Keep it in.
Keep it in.
Keep it in.
Ayo.
All right, start, River.
So today, as we speak, we are about halfway through the year, so you could call it the mid-year time of.
Is anybody just like randomly just horny or?
So we're gonna be discussing our top 5 anime from 2023 from I hate all of you. From the mid-year point this year. So what will be our top 5 already? Only gonna be doing 2 sequels. It's gotta be 3 new anime out of the 5. We're all gonna see we cooked up a little song. And
Let them
that's
cook.
what we gonna rock. Let them cook.
Yo,
That's gonna rock. Yeah.
No, bro, don't let them spit, bro. We're gonna get copyrighted, bro.
Hey, shout out.
Strike 3.
Hey, shout out the milkman RJ for coming here, bro. Shout out the milkman.
Stop. That was not me.
We just want to get that off so bad. We've tried to start this recording like 5 different times, and he said it every time.
You weren't gonna
about to just
restart
kick-
for Alex saying I'm horny, but you're gonna restart for our funny ass comments.
I'm really about to kick Mark off
it
Twitter.
was a very long comment. Anyways, man, let's leave. I guess
Let's
we'll
get
see what
started.
you do with that. But Ichiban, go ahead and hit the intro
Yo.
whenever you're ready, man.
Yo, Leaf, look up On the Rise, bro.
Leaf.
On Twitter. You'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about, Leaf.
He's gonna have to scroll because I don't know when he's actually gonna start editing this. RJ would probably have deleted it by then too.
Really about to kick Mark off the Twitter because every time he does something, everyone's like, RJ, whoa. Now people are just like, oh, RJ, you liked the Flash movie? I haven't seen that shit.
That's how it used to be with the Loud and Wrong Twitter with Cardiac before everyone realized it was just Unk.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I saw that tweet about the Flash, and I'm like, I thought RJ was a film guy. I thought he would shit on the Flash.
That movie was
Not
bad,
watching that
bro.
garbage.
Okay,
I'm
we have so much work to do already.
All right, sorry, Leaf.
Sorry, Lee.
Back to the topic.
All right. Everyone shut the hell up and let me do this thing. We'll kick it off right. We'll kick it off tight. Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite.
Alex, what is wrong with you?
All right, bro, my bad.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. Today, we've got 3. Oh, wait, no, there's, 1, 2, 3, 4. Today, there's a good handful of us here. We've got me, the #1 man on the PlayStation, Ichiban, River the Flow God, up
Yes,
here.
sir!
Look at that. We've got our anime OG, Game Pass at 23,
Ooh.
and the little chaotic little fuck Archiotics, and then our very special guest here. We've got the man who can slay, RJ. Welcome everybody, this is The Flow.
Welcome back to On the Rise.
Hey, I'm just.
That's copyrighted. What are you talking about?
I'm the Shaman King. What's good? What's good?
Oh my goodness.
Stupid.
This is my boy Mark right here.
Pointing the wrong way, but you know what?
Oh, I don't.
Sorry, guys.
Anyways,
Back to the topic.
I guess who's got their number 5 on deck?
Oh wait, let's say what we're doing first. First of all, it is the halfway point. We're doing our top
Oh,
5
I
after
said
years
it
so far.
earlier.
No, you didn't. You didn't explain it.
You didn't explain it.
You
I
didn't explain
did.
it.
I was like, yeah, we're doing our top 5. It's the mid-year point. Only gonna be doing 2 sequels. It's got to be 3 new anime out of the 5. 3 have to be
You
new
say all
anime
that.
that came out.
Oh,
He
no,
didn't
no,
say
he
all
didn't.
that
No,
bullshit,
actually,
bro.
I think I remember he did say that. He did say
I don't remember that
You
bullshit.
know what? It just fucked me today. What? I guess. You know
that.
what?
You were 20 minutes late. What did you expect?
To be fair, it's not my fault, but
All right, bro. Let's get back on topic because leave
Hey,
us
what would
It's
Coach
fucking
say,
take
bro?
forever.
What would Coach say?
fuck him.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
yo, whoever coach you are from St. Louis, bro.
He's not from St.
Respect.
Louis.
No, it's not him.
Oh, he's
Respect.
not. Oh, okay, my bad.
That's
Respect.
tough, bro.
All right, so go ahead. Who's first? Archie, go ahead.
Oh, okay, I'll go first. All right.
Okay, do we have to explain anything else, or did I explain it good enough?
We're good.
I
We're
just
good.
wanna
We're
ask.
good.
I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. So
Okay.
my number 5. All right. Number 5 is Buddy Daddies.
Buddy Daddies. Okay.
Yes. I think RJ is the only other person that's seen Buddy Daddies on this panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Still.
Nah,
Yeah, so Buddy Daddies got put in this weird position where it's basically about a spy family,
Wow.
Yeah, so people are saying, oh, it's a ripoff of Spy Family, pretty much. But no, actually, it's completely different from Spy Family. I personally enjoyed it a lot more what we got from Spy Family so far. It's about these two spies who end up in this precarious. I know, right?
Spies, they're assassins.
Oh,
Are they?
wow.
Are they assassins?
On
They're
the
hitmen.
head.
Oh, I guess they're technically assassins. This guy.
He on.
For instance.
But yeah, these two guys who kill for a living, they got in this precarious situation where on their most recent mission, they accidentally had to take on this child. And they had to take care of this child because no one could find her parents for reasons. And so yeah, they have to take care of this girl, and they end up raising her as their own, and they learn how to be better people through raising this kid, and this kid ends up also growing up with them and stuff like that. So it's a very, very wholesome show. It's still got some action in it, but it's also very slice of life. Like it's basically slice of life, but with like a little action sprinkled here and there. And there's some drama to it too. I don't know if RJ wants to like elaborate, but yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the show.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I always say for the people that thought Spy X Family would be a more focused story. I don't know why people thought that, but people that thought that Spy X Family would be a more focused story will probably enjoy Buddy Daddies a lot more because Buddy Daddies is a more focused and shorter. It's only 12 episodes and it ends. So.
Oh yeah, there's an ending already to it. Yeah, it doesn't drag too. It felt like it was perfectly like paced and everything. It was just so fun, and it was such a breath of fresh air. Because honestly, God, I don't really like slice of life that much, but for some reason this show kind of hit different and like got this vibe of like I actually really like this. It has the perfect amount of action to slice of life like ratio and shit, and it's like it was really good.
It's an anime original.
It is an anime original.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yo, shout out to PA Works. They did such a good job with this anime.
Okay. Very valid. So why does it make your top 5 specifically?
Why does it make my top 5? It just surprised me. Coming from last year, I was like a little disappointed with Spy Family, but Spy Family was still good to me. I'm just like, it's not really what I wanted.
Right.
But then when I came into Buddy Daddies, people were like, oh, if you didn't like Spy Family, you'll like Buddy Daddies. I was like, okay, let's see. And by the way, I still think Spy Family's good, but when I watch Buddy Daddies, I'm like, this is what I wanted Spy Family to be. Like this was clearly like what I really wanted Spy Family to be, and it was so good and entertaining. It kept me engaged throughout the whole series, and I could watch it. I could either binge watch it or watch it weekly. It was still good. Like I didn't have any pacing problems. It was amazing.
Okay. Hey, that sounds very good, and that sounds like a very solid. For that to be your number 5, that's means some good anime came out this year. It seems.
This year is crazy. This year, like a lot of bangers came out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I will, however, say winter does not really hold a candle to spring, but that's a whole nother convo.
Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, not at all.
Anyways, man, Alex, you up?
I'm gonna look at my list real quick.
Actually, I shouldn't have done it like that.
Man, you're just fucking up, huh?
I know, fuck me, right? Fuck me.
No, because if we're going across the top, bro, I'm gonna be next, and I don't know if I'm ready to be next.
See this man typing his list.
Hey, that's what happens when you're 20 minutes late.
So much pain.
Man.
My top 5, my number 5, right?
Yeah,
I'll put Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
What the fuck?
What?
Clip
Smelly
this.
pig. Smelly
Click
pig.
Watched 5 anime this year, didn't
Oh,
Yes, I only watched 5, right?
you? That
Yo,
explains.
I'm telling you right now, Alex, I went through the anime I liked this year. Demon Slayer didn't even make my top 11.
Damn.
It didn't even make my top 11 this year.
damn. So what? It was number 12. That's pretty high.
It's number 12. Hey,
That's pretty high, though.
hey.
Demon Slayer's not on my list.
Demon Slayer, hey man, it's the only completed anime on this list that I didn't drop that I still didn't like.
Wow. That says something, I think, for sure, you know.
Each episode is like, man, this is gonna get it. I don't like this, but I'm still gonna watch it.
No, because I have to. Hey, I have to.
deny before the village. Well, has everyone seen the season 3 of Demon Slayer? I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
I ain't finished it. I think I
read it, so-
Okay. Well, before the demons start attacking,
Okay.
It's boring. Like it was
Bro,
boring.
it's boring when they started attacking.
No, it was boring when they started attacking too. I'm gonna be honest.
It got
Like,
a little bit because they, you
just give us that.
you get the fight scene, so it got a little more interesting. But it
Bro.
was boring before they started
Bro.
attacking. I was like, the comedy was ass. I was like, this isn't funny.
This shit is not funny. It was
I was
not
like, can
funny,
we get
bro.
to the story? Because the comedy is just everyone screams at Tanjiro and Tanjiro reacts. Like that's the comedy. Like
And then Nezuko says nothing.
let me stop. Let me stop.
Wait,
Let me
Uh-huh.
let me not go down the Demon Slayer.
yeah, I was like,
Alex, why was it your number 5?
Because I didn't watch a lot of anime this year, and that was one of the animes I watched. I read it all. I know what happens. It's a much better read than watch, so never fucking watch it. Just read it. You save yourself some time.
It's so interesting to say that.
I'm not
That's a
gonna.
hot take.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the only acceptable answer. Is I didn't watch a lot this year. So that's the only
I mean,
acceptable answer
you
to
can
have.
do
Well,
that.
the thing is, throughout the year, we all had to pick an anime, so I've been watching other shit that's not from this year. So I was like, great, I can't put the shit I want to put up here now because it's not from 2023. I wanted to put Bleach, but that was last year. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta wait a season, buddy. You gotta wait a season.
And then-
I was like, you gotta wait a couple weeks.
Oh boy.
Then-
Good.
Like when I was like, fuck, I need 5. So I was like, all right, I'll pick the smelly pick real quick. It's number 5. Doesn't really matter.
The smelly
The
pig.
smelly
Hey,
pick.
Hey, at least he acknowledges that shit though.
I was like, it's like one of those socks you pull out. You're like, you're like,
the
Yes.
fucking I guess.
It's got like a hole in the bottom. It's got a big ass hole on the heel too. Like a big ass hole on the heel.
One of those socks you have to put inside out to like even resemble like kind of like.
Like, all right, bro. I gotta get going. I don't have any socks. I'm gonna just grab the closest sock I have next to me, which is that one.
It's disgusting.
Alex, is that hand sanitizer behind you?
It's aloe vera because I have a sunburn.
Yeah, you're gonna need some.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah,
If it was
makes
hand sanitizer, I would actually
Right,
know to cleanse your
okay.
hands after you said Demon Slayer.
So does it have him?
That's-
That's
That's cooking it on.
Wait.
Hey, bro. Hey, what's up? Hey, all I want to say, Alex. Hey, great clip, bro. Great clip. Great content, bro. Because all of our reactions were hilarious. We were like, what?
It's a better read if you have somewhere to go. Like I read the whole Demon Slayer manga on the way to Florida on a car trip. That took maybe like a day or two to read everything. So
But the Demon Slayer manga doesn't have like the pretty colors or the pretty pictures.
what are you, a child? Jeez, read.
Oh my god.
It doesn't. Yo, if I'm gonna see trash, bro, I at least need some pretty colors. At
It's
least.
not that bad. I feel like the manga's much better.
I
I
want
personally,
some nice animation with my mid. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
Yeah,
my
I want some good music
That's
with my mid.
hilarious.
Thank you.
whatever you crayon
I would
eaters.
like some
Yeah,
nice
whatever
production
you
value with
cranny
my mid.
eaters.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm good. That was number 5.
All right, who's next?
So RJ. Yeah.
This
I
is
can go. I'll go.
I guess.
Okay, so my number 5. I don't think anyone has seen it. My number 5 is Magi Revo.
Does that have anything to do with the Magi like shonen?
No.
Okay.
So I call it Magi Revo, but the full title. Are you ready for this? Sit down, get a glass of water. It's long.
No.
The full title is The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. We're gonna call it Magi Revo, and if you type in Magi Revo to Google, it'll pull up.
Oh, so everyone just knows.
Everyone just knows we dubbed it Magi Revo.
Hey, I'm guessing it's a light novel, huh? Right?
It is an isekai, surprisingly, and it's wait, hold on, let me sell it. Let me cut.
Let him cook.
The script for the anime was written by the same guy that wrote Snafu or Origari, whatever you like to call it.
Oh, yo, that's a dope ass anime. Yes.
So the dialogue for the show is incredible. It's also a yuri, so lesbians.
Oh, lesbians. Hey, we'll come back to lesbians later on too. But
Will
go
we?
ahead.
Basically, what the show is about, it's not a power fantasy isekai. In fact, the way he writes the script, it's never said that the main character is reincarnated. It's heavily implied, and if you read the synopsis of the light novel, then you'll see it's true.
Oh, that's
It's
kind
never-
of fire, actually. Hold on.
It's never said, and you never see flashbacks to her life before
Fuck
she
with
was
that,
reincarnated.
actually.
Like it's heavily implied. And basically it's about this princess who denounces her heirship to the throne, gives it to her little brother to study magic. And in this world, magic is kind of like a sacred thing that only nobles can do. and she can't do magic, so I guess it's like a Black Clover situation. But she's able to she's like a scientist. She can make like magical technology, and she's trying to spread it to like the poor people, the common folk, who also can't do magic. And like the kingdom's trying to stop her from doing it. And it's like this political drama, and it's really interesting. And it came out in winter. A lot of people slept on it. I enjoyed it. I gave it best of the season for winter.
Lie, this was me when that show was coming out.
Tragic. We hate to see it.
Tragic.
I didn't even know it existed. I had no idea.
But yeah, I give it best of the season for winter. I enjoyed it. It's a political drama, and it is a Yuri. So it's not there's no queer baiting. It's straight on lesbian.
Like it might be good. I sleep on I literally just didn't even know it existed. Like that's
okay.
Kind of hate it.
Real quick, so it doesn't get mentioned that she's from another world, like in the anime, right? Not really.
Really, no.
So what's the point of it being an isekai then? They could have just made it a fantasy.
Assume the point for it to being an isekai, because I assume that comes later on, because the novels, of course, go on. They go on. I assume that comes back later on, but there really is no point, to be honest. Like, to be honest, if you don't pick up on the first episode that she's been reincarnated, then it'll just be a fantasy to you. Like,
no, I mean
really
but to me, like, if they don't even like acknowledge it and like kind of go back to it every now and then, I feel like there's just no point in it being an isekai. That's just me, though. I feel like you could have.
I also feel like the writer of Oregairu kind of took that out, because I think the light novels are mention it way more.
Okay.
Because it's in the synopsis. It's in the synopsis of the light novels. I think when he wrote the script for the anime, he took that out because he was just like, he probably said the same thing you're thinking. There's no reason for this to be an isekai. So wow. There's no reason for this to be an isekai. Which, to be honest, you're right. There is no reason for it to be an isekai. It could work just as a fantasy. And it's my number 5 of the year so far.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
Okay. Ichiban, yeah, my God.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Number 5 on Ichiban's critically acclaimed list.
Yes.
I thought he left or something.
No, I just wanted to add silence. Gotta add dramatic effect.
Effect.
Oh, I'm gonna spit something to you guys. So I put I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. Bofuri.
Bofuri season 2.
Bofuri.
Wait, season 2 of Bofuri?
Yeah, I like.
Oh, I saw
like that
season
show.
1.
I really liked that show.
Yeah.
I like the concept of is it considered an isekai though?
No, because she comes back to her world like consistently. You know what I mean? Like she lives like her life like outside of the game, and she just logs in like whenever she can. I wouldn't try to say isekai.
It's like an SAO situation, except it's not like a death trap or something. It's just it's just about a character who's OP as shit. Dude, she got lucky because of her ignorance of the game. So yeah, she kind of like found some loopholes in the game on how to get like stupid powerful that the devs would never even imagine any sane player to do, like any logical player to do. Is it a spoiler to tell them like how she gets overpowered? Or yeah.
Well, actually, Ichiban, how does season 2 compare to season 1? Like, does it get better? Because I've only seen season 1.
I think I like season 1 better. Just because it built up the story a little bit better than how it continued it in season 2. So
Okay.
But I mean, I watched it just to watch it, because I know we all have those shows where they kind of fall off, but you kind of watch it just because you like the first season. Like SAO, like again, SAO. I liked SAO this first season.
Hey.
I watched the rest of them because it was SAO, bro. Like, might as well just follow through with it. It wasn't. I don't think it's as bad as people think. But yeah, I just watched it just because I was like, all right, it's it's not as bad. So. I mean, then again, I'm not picky, bro. Like, I'm not gonna criticize it unless it's really, really bad. Like, what would be a terrible show?
Demon Slayer.
See, like, even when you guys say Demon Slayer, I don't think it was that bad. To be honest, I don't.
It's a better read.
God of High School.
Oh man, that's pretty bad.
High school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved the fucking manga, bro, and they killed it in the anime. They killed it. Come on, baby.
They murdered them.
Actually,
I
I was gonna say, Bofuri was actually one of the few anime I actually watched with my wife, so she actually liked it too.
Yeah, and it revolves around. It revolves. It's a show that revolves around.
Oh, you're so nasty. the Archie song.
He realized he didn't mention his wife the entire
kissed
podcast.
his, he just kissed his ring, bro.
I gotta mention my wife real quick. Shout out to the wife.
Shout out to the wife. No, it's a good show. I mean, I like it because the main character isn't a man too. Like it's about a girl who plays video games. Like I think that's kind of sick. Like that's
It's-
cool as fuck.
She runs through all the guys.
Yeah, bro. She runs
runs through them.
train.
I've heard good things about.
Hey, wait, hold on. Can we
Granted,
please like clarify what you just said?
Like
she beats them in the
what do you
game,
mean?
River.
Yeah,
She beats them in the
okay,
game.
Good.
Yeah.
Just make sure you make that clear.
No, she
What do you
like
mean?
she bulldozes over all of them. Like
Yeah, like she destroys all the dudes there, bro.
Okay.
yeah, Frick, just-
Alex, your mic's hold right now.
freaking.
But yeah, I've heard good things about Bofree. Granted, most of the stuff I heard from Bofree is from Noob. But
No,
Yo, Noob loves that anime.
shout out to Noob.
my
But
God, man.
the things that Noob has suggested me to watch have all been good. So
Credibility.
Yeah, the thing is with
Yeah.
Noob is I think he knows what he watches that most people would not like, but he knows what he watches that is objectively most people would like. He knows.
Yeah.
He's also a film guy, so you know he does
He knows,
know.
yeah.
He knows.
But
So-
he still likes a lot of things that maybe
Yeah.
aren't
So yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying?
I actually saw a recent tweet of Noob where he actually said his anime of the year so far is Buddy Daddies, which is kind of crazy to me. I'm like, whoa.
I'm about to watch
Like,
Buddy Daddies then. Let me see how that shit.
really,
That's
he really
such a-
did
Okay,
enjoy that.
you watching Buddy Daddies because Noob said it's anime of the year. I don't know if that should be a reasoning, but you know what I'm saying.
Wait, River, does
Let him-
Noob
go ahead,
know?
cook.
Does he know?
No way.
He knows, bro. He knows.
He knows.
So it's got to be credible, bro. He knows.
Yo, shout out to Neo.
All right, River, it's your go.
Yeah, yo, River, you stalled long enough, bro. This-
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
Oh,
Am I leggy? At number 5.
Okay.
Oh no! No!
All right, everybody. In River's
Oh my
defense,
goodness.
With the fifth pick of the Flow draft, the River the Flow God selects.
no royalties.
So if it's like a part two, if it's like a part 2 of a season, it's still a sequel, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just I'm asking the question.
Yeah, that sounds
it
like
counts.
a sequel.
That counts as a sequel. It's called part 2. So yes, it is. That would
But
make it
it's
a
still
sequel.
technically like if it's still like the first season, it's just part 2 of the first season.
No,
If it
Alex,
aired,
you had
if
it
it
right.
aired in 2023, it's a sequel. It counts.
Man.
So if it aired in, okay. Okay, what if it aired in 2022 and continued into 2023?
That's a
does not
2022
count.
anime then. That's a
The
2022 anime.
So if I counted it for 2023, it'd be a sequel.
No, it wouldn't
no,
count.
It's not. Like
It
if
would-
if it didn't stop airing and then re-air in 2023, it does not count.
It doesn't
Okay,
count.
well,
you
alright.
you can't put My Hero Academia up here, bro.
That's not. That's actually not even near where I was thinking. But I hate all of you. 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 I hate every single one of you. Maybe RJ can slide a little bit, but
Bro, your savior
say Blue
Deku
Lock.
cannot like be represented up here. Sorry. Like
You can't say
RJ's
AOC.
onto some what he said if y'all heard him, but
Why are
I
you
was about to say
me?
Blue Lock.
I swear to God, if you say Blue Lock, bro.
that
Oh,
dude,
no.
like,
it was
Blue Lock
an
is not
option.
counted.
It was. I had to ask though. I had to ask. But I think for 5, oh man, it's actually tough because I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go at 5. I'm gonna go for Hell's Paradise at 5. Hell's Paradise at 5. We're rocking with Hell's Paradise at number 5. I think it's been very solid this year. I've really enjoyed most of what I've seen from it. Hasn't been like the best anime, but it's definitely been solid. I think it's been better. It's definitely better than a lot of the anime that are coming out right now. Probably it's about the middle tier. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker,
About
if you don't
high-
name the fucking
high
anime,
tier, high tier.
he
No,
said
I'm-
Hell's
Hell's Paradise.
it's Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise.
oh,
I
I
can't-
must have just missed it.
I'm not trying to spoil. I thought
I
you
know,
were
he's
saying name the
bullshitting.
anime under it. I'm not trying to spoil what else on the list. So I can't tell you what's under. You know, what didn't make the cut. But Hell's Paradise, I feel like it has a relatively cool story, some good fights, you know, really some intrigue. You're really questioning like, okay, what's going to happen? How they going to deal with certain things? And then you'll get the like a lot of these, epic little things going on. Like you don't know, anyone could die at any moment in Hell's Paradise. Anyone could get cooked at any moment. I feel like they do a good job of giving at least some emotion value, not as good as they could. Because to me, if they really honed in on making the emotional value good, because a lot of times they would just like give a character a backstory and like try to make it emotional when they get cooked, but then like it really doesn't hit because like they kind of forced it. So that's one thing I would criticize about it. I think if they did a better job with that, it could be higher on the list. And by higher, I mean like 4. not higher than 4, but it could be 4.
I think Hell's Paradise is good. I think what holds it back for me is for one, Mappa's quality in animation has gone down.
I think it's good. I think it's solid.
It's very it's very apparent that okay, so Mappa's good. Like this is good for Mappa, but it's not like the quality we're used to from Mappa. If that
But wait.
I
They let them
guess.
go. Let some of their people go home to see their family, so that's why it went down, right?
That's fine, but you might as well like if you let them if you let them go home. Wait, you said let them go home. Like what?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's
casually. It's just how
he's
casually
dead
you
ass.
said,
That's
yeah,
fine.
okay. But
No, yeah,
That's
like
fine.
let them go home, but
Craziness.
like might as well delay it a little bit if you're gonna let them go home.
But it's not bad though.
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was.
I
bad.
understand what you're saying, Archie.
Yeah,
It could be better.
Archie's
You mean?
saying it's not bad, but the level that it's presented itself for the past few years, it's underrating itself.
I mean, not every single anime has to be JJK or Chainsaw Man. Like it doesn't. They don't have
Well,
to.
no,
cook
no,
up
no,
every
no.
single
We're
time
not
like
judging
that.
the story. The storyline is
No,
good.
I'm talking about the animation.
Yeah, but the animation, from what we're getting used to, it's like if you're gonna be consistent, short sell yourself.
yeah. Like
Try
there are
quality over quantity.
there are other animation studios that have been like at this like at least consistent. This is the first time I've seen Mappa like actually dip in quality. I'm like, oh shoot, this is kind of
First
apparent.
time. I mean, you
It's-
could.
What anime that has Mappa done that dipped in quality?
I think you could argue
Yuri
Vinland.
on
You
Ice.
could argue AOT a little bit.
Vinland,
Vinland.
Vinland.
Yeah,
It did.
Yuri
It
on
did.
Ice.
Not,
No,
100%.
I
100%.
I did not think. It
If
dipped
you're
in quality.
comparing it to JJK and Chainsaw Man, yes, for sure.
It's because there's not that much action in Vinland Saga season
up
2.
to- well, but Vinland doesn't count because Vinland isn't. It is Mappa, but they just took the team from Studio Wit and just placed the Mappa label
Well,
on.
I mean,
them. But it's not the same people animating
okay,
JJK.
then I guess you could argue AOT.
That's just CGI.
I mean, you could argue it. I'm just saying, like, it's not the level of animation
on Ice.
quality in JJK and Chainsaw Man. Like, that's what we're comparing it to, is those two. And
River, I'll drop,
I
River, I'll drop
feel
your
like-
address right now.
I feel like there's a point here because
Relax over there. Say
it's
relax
not
over there.
bad, but it's kind of sad because what JJK, Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise were known as like the dark trio of Shonen Jump, right? And Mappa got them all, which is ridiculous. But Mappa got them all.
insane to think
That's
about.
actually
Mappa got all 3 of them, and it's just like, all right, you've adapted the first 2 extremely well. I'm talking about animation solely, but production value solely. You adapted the first 2 extremely well, and Hell's Paradise, out of all 3 of them, manga-wise, is the most visually stunning, and that's why it's kind of disappointing. Because if you read all 3 manga of JJK, Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise is by far has some of the most has the best artwork out of the 3. Especially with the visuals of the scenery of the monsters and the island. So when it adapted to anime, you're expecting, it to look a certain way, and they didn't really meet that expectation. Now, it doesn't look bad, no. It's passable, it's doable, it's good, it's still enjoyable, especially if you don't read the manga, then you probably won't even be able to tell.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know.
It's a dip. It's not a giant dip in quality, but it is a dip in quality, and it has been stated by the studio that it is a dip in quality because of the production issues and overworking.
Oh, if this is a dip in quality, then I mean, at that point, like this would be some studio's best work, I think. If we like, honestly, like, I mean, it's.
but besides Ufotable, but it's.
I said some, Archie. If it doesn't apply, let it fly.
I mean,
Whoa, relax.
if you ask me, this is it's a pretty standard job, and I think this is a pretty standard set of quality for the anime industry. If you ask me, at this point,
It's above average. It's above average. It's above average.
I'll give you above average, but it's not like
it's slightly above average, because average would be something like
Slightly.
Tokyo Revengers.
No, that's below average. What are we doing?
Revengers is not badly animated.
Tokyo Revengers was not badly
alright.
animated.
It's
People
not badly
are going.
animated. It's a
crazy.
terrible
It's
show,
not
but it's
bad,
badly
but
animated.
it's definitely not average. It's below
funny.
average for sure.
No, Tokyo
Revengers is
Revengers
about
is
If that's
average. about average. No,
If
Tokyo
that's
Revengers is average. Yeah,
and
that is.
there's some bad shit out there if that's average. Like,
There are
Let me-
some bad. There are bad shit out there.
Let me
You just haven't
introduce
been
you to
watching.
Kamikatsu.
Then this House Paradise is good. If Tokyo Revengers is average, House Paradise is good.
Yo, River,
Wrong button.
you didn't even listen to me, bro. I said it
Hello.
was good. I said it was good.
I'm on RJ right now.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Again, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I personally think that Hell's Paradise is slightly above average. It's still a good watch, and I don't think the animation distracts from the actual story. I do think for the story wise, it's better on a binge than watching it weekly.
I see that. I
Yo,
feel that.
yeah. Watching it weekly has been kind of a struggle in the beginning because it took a little bit for me to really get into Hell's Paradise. Because I think the first five-ish episodes, I'm just like, this is what people are talking about when they talk about Hell's Paradise. But then when it got into the second half of the first season, I'm like, oh, okay, I can see why.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's a way better binge, but I definitely enjoy Hell's Paradise. I think it belongs in people's top 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, we take a W.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a good show. Unlike
I'll just play it, bro.
Smelly ass.
I'm not
He's
playing.
dick
but-
eating crazy, bro.
Crazy. And I'm actually pretty glad that our number 5s are all different because further up we go, the more we're gonna have similar anime up here.
Oh
I'm
wait,
not gonna lie.
okay, all right. Well, I'm
further up we
literally,
go, the
I'm
more
literally,
dick we suck. You know, it's just how
we're really gonna have to have a conversation. So okay, well, I don't know how to ask this because if okay, we might just have to take a pause so I can like text.
What?
Just ask the
Or we
question.
cut it?
ask the
Or we
question.
cut this part out if it's spoiled?
Just ask
Don't
the
cut
question.
shit up, bro.
Just ask the question, bro.
Okay, so like, let's say something came
Hey,
out,
let's shit on him after he asks.
and it was it was like a special, like a 1 hour special.
Are we counting 1 hour specials?
Yes.
Counts as a sequel, yeah.
But it counts as a sequel.
All right.
Yo, Lee,
That was
can
the
you-
question.
Yes.
Yo,
I didn't even hear the question.
hey,
All right. Well,
Leaf,
good.
can
Then you don't get spoiled.
yeah, you're fine. Hey, Leaf, real quick, just know that I'm not putting specials in my list because if we were doing specials, my list would be different.
Why are you not putting? So are we putting specials or are
No,
we
you-
not?
I'm
we should
saying- I'm
agree
saying-
on something.
I'm saying-
Archie is just special.
I'm saying you can. I'm not.
Archie is just better than you.
Why
That's
don't we
all.
agree on this? Why don't we have
Why
an
don't we
agreed
agree?
upon set of circumstances?
You can put it on your list. I'm not gonna be mad at it.
Okay, I just think we should agree to be consistent because if you're not putting it, but you're saying it would be different if you put it in there, that's so dumb.
Bro,
Okay, what is
He's,
the majority?
he's built different, bro. He's built.
What
Let's
is the
take a vote.
majority?
Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote.
Yeah, what is the majority?
Are we counting 1 hour specials or are we not?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. As long as
Sure.
it's this year, I don't care.
Okay.
As long as it's this year, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
I was
that's
low
what-
key finna vote no.
You are such a. Get him out of here, bro.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I was gonna vote no too, but the majority.
Hey, it's still 3-2. So Archie, let's
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
count it now. You gotta
This
change your
makes
list.
0 sense.
Bro,
Archie,
I
you gotta
was,
change your
yeah,
list.
that make no. Why would? Man.
Archie,
Alright.
you gotta change your list.
All right. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm so curious to see what you cutting out.
Number four, we got Insomniacs After School. At number 4.
All right.
To me, this is the best romance to come out this season. It's literally like I relate to the late night talks they have of like I can't sleep, I need your help to sleep or whatever, I need to talk to you or whatever. If anyone's ever gotten women before, like you'll understand like what
Crazy
this anime is like.
I'm
What?
sorry. Can you repeat that?
If you've ever like claimed women before, like you know what I'm talking about.
So
Let's rephrase that. Let's rephrase that.
Why would
He
you
means
say it
if you-
like that? This man almost said it like as if I would have said it like, oh, if you've ever courted a madam.
If you've ever captured women before.
Okay.
No.
You're saying it worse. That's
Let's rephrase it. Let's rephrase it. He means that if you get shorties, if you get the shorties, you understand.
If you've ever been with a woman, if you've ever been with a woman
Look at
before.
this dude's face.
all of us fine gentlemen on this
If you've
podcast
ever
today.
been in a relationship before,
If anybody liked you before,
that's all you had to say.
we can all relate to this. You at home?
Alright.
I don't know.
If
we
you've ever
can
been
relate.
if you've ever been with a woman before, you'll be able to understand the things that the
Not your mom.
not your mom, not your sister, not like
Jesus.
And not your cousin from Alabama out here, bro. Not your cousin
Oh my
either.
God.
Alabama viewers.
This is all bad.
This is
Oh my goodness, that's so fucking
Getting
funny.
worse.
Yo, Leaf. I'll leave it to your discretion what you want to keep in.
If, you know it's funny. Don't take the shit out.
But yeah, Insomniacs After School is very relatable when it comes to talking with someone and trying to be like, do I like this person? And if I do like this person, how do I say I like you without it being awkward? Type shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of
The
people
answer is
who
you
like
say that shit.
basically, this is one of the very few times I like watched high school students and I'm like, this is actually like how I remember trying to like finding your adolescence and like, innocent love. Like that this is the first one I've ever seen it done like very well and very realistic. I'm like, oh, this is actually like something I remember doing when I was younger, like being like all awkward and stuff, but then like, but it's not so cringe to the point of like, over the top. It's just like, it felt like whoever wrote this, like went through this type shit.
Now Archie has a wife and he has that Riz.
Yeah.
Does he though?
Yeah.
Wait for that Patreon episode where he teaches you how to get married.
There you go.
You gotta get married.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit down with him and ask him a ton of questions. How do you get married? Tell me the steps.
This is crazy.
Stay tuned, guys.
But yeah,
I'll be tuned in. I'll be tuned in.
Stupid.
Has anyone seen this anime besides RJ?
No, I have not seen it.
Okay.
Not yet. No.
Okay, RJ, I know you were RJ, I know you relate to this, bro, because you don't sleep. So
Oh,
True.
Okay. Not sleeping is a reach, all right? I just have a unique sleep schedule, okay?
When did you go to sleep last night?
Sorry about that.
I saw that. I
Have
woke up
you
to this
slept?
man. I woke up to this man commenting at like 2 a.m., bro. I was like, what?
Like, don't worry about that. I think I actually went to sleep at like 3:30.
Jesus, 3:30 your time?
So you got
damn, bro.
what, 5 hours of sleep?
It's about, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. All right, but RJ said, speak on this great romance in front of us.
Insomniac After School is, I think, one of the best romance we've gotten all year. It's just such a feel good show. You watch Insomniac After School and you just feel like, life's not that bad.
Yo, the backstories of these characters are actually like low key pretty sad. And I'm like, oh no. And then whenever the good things happen to them, you're like, yes, thank you. This guy got a win. Oh, thank God, this guy got a win.
He finally got one.
He does tug at the heartstrings a little bit. And yeah, I don't want to say much without trying to spoil it, but it is a very, very good slice of life and the one of the best, the best slice of life I think personally we've gotten this year.
Yeah.
So it's a slice of life romance.
It's slice of life romance.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I think if you have to watch one romance anime this year, it would be this anime to watch. If you want to watch one.
Got you.
I'll put it on my list.
Valid.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for mine. But yeah, let's keep it going. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. Actually,
My fourth pick is Oshinoko.
Okay. All right.
Yikes.
I was waiting for a bigger reaction.
Yikes.
No. Oshinoko should definitely be on 5. I mean, I'm not gonna say where Oshinoko is on my list, but it should be top 5.
I won't say either.
Remember, I didn't watch a lot of animes, and I had to watch Oshinoko because that's the top shit to watch right now. And
Exactly. If you do watch any anime this year, Oshinoko should be on the list. If you ask me.
Yes.
You do watch
still
any
the top,
anime.
still the top rating TV show airing right now. So I had to watch it. So if we do a topic on it,
Talk to him.
it's
River, no. Top rating TV show, River. Top rated TV show. Aaron,
don't do that face. Don't do that face. Ladies and gentlemen, he's recorded 2 episodes of him watching it on the Patreon. So if you want to see him react to it, go to the Patreon.
like Oshinoko is like very well written in terms of character.
It's bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's what is it? Very well written though.
It's well written. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I kept watching. I was like, this is not that bad. I don't know why people keep saying it's bad. Dylan told me it was so bad that he didn't want to watch it.
Yo, people who say it's bad, I just don't think they like the
He
concept.
sees the vision.
If you don't like the concept, you're not gonna like it. So like, but you can't say it's like badly written or like it's a bad anime. You
can't say it's badly written.
Has everyone at least seen the first episode?
Yeah, but we all seen the first episode. I don't think Ichiban's still here.
Yeah.
But Dylan's reason for not liking the show doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me.
He just doesn't. He
But
doesn't
because-
like.
He doesn't like but if you've seen the first episode,
No. But he doesn't like idol shit. He doesn't like industry shit like that. He doesn't fuck with that. Like he really hates it. He said
He don't
it's like
fuck
too
with it.
superficial and like he just don't fuck with like how people act in terms of industry shit. And it's just like it just really bothers him to his core. So he just can't take it.
I guess each their own. But Oshinoko definitely one of the top shows this year.
Very good in terms of like its character development too. I like that shit a lot.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me low key talk on Oshinoko real quick. Actually, no, we can wait. It's gonna come back.
It's
Go ahead.
gonna come back. He has it on his list.
Do I? Nah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Archie.
My
go,
number
go.
4 is Heavenly Delusion.
Man, I really wanted to watch that,
Okay.
man.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Heavenly Delusion was on my list until the finale, and then I was like, oh shit.
Why?
It's the finale. Like it basically made it to where it just didn't make sense. Like at some points, I think RJ
How?
gets.
Reason why Heavenly Delusion was higher on my list, but the finale dropped it to number 4.
How
is
did
because
it
the rest of the
drop
show-
it?
The rest of the show was well written, but the finale after the thing that happens to one of our characters, them just go off smiling like nothing ever happened, and on top of that, it suffers from being 13 episodes because it just
It went off.
It
Okay.
felt like the director was just like, "Oh, we can't end it like we can't end it on this traumatic note because we don't know if we're gonna get a second season. So we got to end it with them smiling, driving off into the distance, right?" And they just
Ah, one of those. Oh my.
That's
It
not
was-
really how it was, but
Wait, okay, so you
they
after
addressed the elephant in the room once. It was like,
what do you
okay,
want them to
moving on.
do? Do you really think they want to talk deep, have a deep conversation about this shit? Like,
We could at least have some indication that there will be lingering effects. Like I'm pretty sure there are lingering effects. Like manga fans could tell us.
it
there are
seems
lingering
like
effects.
there's gonna be lingering effects.
But we could have indications like a character looking off, like a sad look into the distance.
Oh,
Brother, this guy stinks!
I'm
so you
moving
don't have
on.
to think about your trauma all the time.
But that is
don't have
not
to think about
something
your-
you just forget. That is
You
not
don't have to
something
think about
you
your
just
trauma.
I didn't
forget.
say you
but
just
that's not-
forget, but that doesn't
On
mean
top
you
of-
have
on-
to
on
like,
top of that- On
Okay.
top of that, things were not explained because if Homegirl could escape, let's look back at the episode when, not to get into spoilers, but when Maru came in there, she untied herself. So if you could escape,
That was insane. How do you untie yourself? Like what?
What? Like why? Why were
You
we
could
in
have
there?
escaped. You could have escaped.
Maybe because you
Like-
couldn't even think about escaping. You're too like fucked up in the mind right now.
That is so
it's-
terrible
it's-
to like.
okay, so yeah, if she was that fucked up in the mind, then why 20 minutes later is she fine, smiling, driving down the street?
Okay, so you just because someone's smiling, you assume they're fine. I mean,
I'm not assuming. I'm not assuming she's fine, but I'm saying I know she's not fine. I know there are lingering effects. That's why I say it suffers from being only 13 episodes. My point is that we didn't get an indication there were lingering effects. That's my
I don't know
point.
when it was by the river or lake thing, like it seemed like motherfuckers was going through it. I don't know, like, and then they just had to keep it pushing and move on at the time.
I would have just liked I would have liked some character action. That's all I wanted. Some character action, and then on top of that, the
I think there
mystery
was
of
some, but
the mystery of the
digress.
children was lackluster to say the least. Like we're still left on what is going on. Like
Yeah.
I've watched 13 episodes and I'm like, what is going on?
we're
Granted, I'm
getting
still gonna watch
closer.
it. I'm intrigued, but especially that final cutscene of them looking at the city. I'm like, how did they even escape? Like when did they even leave the facility? Like
There's so many
Last
like
time we
questions
checked-
asked. So that's
last time we
like-
checked, they were by the river. So and now they're on a boat. When did they get to the boat? How did they get to the boat? What's going on? We just cut here. What happened? What happened back in the office in the facility with the doctors because they were still there? Like we just cut here. It's just ended. Like it just ended.
It makes
That-
sense because they wanted to give you something to end it off on. They weren't going to go like if it was like an hour episode maybe, but they had to do certain things to conclude the season. Like they couldn't like
Exactly.
I don't know
That's
I don't know
my
what
point.
you expect. Like I don't know what you expect really. Like
But that's my point. I would have rather had them just adapt the episode and just end it and be like, well, we need a season 2, rather than them being like, this is the season finale, so we have to do certain things.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
bad.
I don't know.
It's just to me, it looks like bad writing overall in the last episode. Like you just sped through that so quick and it's like you didn't need to do that. Like you really didn't.
I don't know. Maybe we just on different pages, but I just didn't feel that. But as
It's not the writing that I have a problem with. It's the direction that I have a problem with.
Okay, maybe
feels
that's
like,
yeah.
It feels like what you just said. You said they had to end it because it was the season finale. So, they had to wrap things up. That's my point. I don't think they did. I would rather them just leave it open-ended than wrap things up.
it is open-ended.
It is sort of kind of open-ended. But they sped through certain plot lines so they could get to the next. So season 2 could start at a certain place. That's my point.
It seems like they want to give hints. That's what they've done all season. Is they've given certain hints to things just because this is like them seeing it. I don't like they've given certain hints and then backtracked and explained these things and then continued, and it's like it's a bit all over the place. But that's because you're supposed to be trying to connect the dots, and it's slowly connecting as we're going. We're starting to realize certain things.
Yeah, but we can
Mr.
only
with the
judge
children. I can. That's fine. It's our 2 main characters.
All right, guys.
What happened with them?
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Alright.
Yeah. Let's keep it pushing.
And you still put it at 4, so I guess it's still respectable.
Let's keep moving.
It's still 4. It's still 4.
All right,
It's still top
whose
5.
turn?
Yeah.
Archie not having it's a whole different discussion, but we'll get to that.
I wanted it to be on the list, but there were just too many good.
What was your
animes
5?
to watch this season. Buddy Daddies.
Okay. All right. We'll see what number 4 is. We'll see what 4 is.
What was your 5?
I can't even hate on Buddy Daddies. I can't really hate on it.
And number 4 was Insomniacs After School.
You have Insomniacs. All I gotta say is Ocean Code better not be 3. All right, Ichiban, go ahead.
Did you say number 3? I didn't even say my 4.
His
4.
That's tough.
No, we didn't go to 3 yet. It's 4.
Well, I heard somebody say 3.
I said something about 3.
said...
I did say something about 3, but we're not on 3.
Okay. You're a 3, bitch. Anyways, Record of Ragnarok. That's my number 4.
What?
Did the animation get better? Like, is it not a slideshow anymore?
No.
I don't think... You thought it was a slideshow? I didn't think it was a slideshow.
I had to rewatch the first season like 3 times because I fell asleep like in the middle like every time.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the first season was slow at some points. But when they actually started fighting, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty dope.
Okay.
I like the idea of the gods fighting against humans in order for the humans to earn their right to continue on existing. It's an interesting concept, and it's cool because they take all the gods of different cultures. So it's kind of like having an anime based on Smite. I thought that was cool.
Oh, that's a good comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I don't have much to say on it.
No, it's good. It's good. It kind of has like a Baki feel to it too.
Ooh, I like Baki.
Okay.
So there's that, and then yeah, the reason why I like it was that whole like humans fighting against the gods thing. And you'd think, because like how they present it to you is that it's gonna be one-sided. And when you think about it logically, you're like, oh shit, yeah, like what the fuck are the humans gonna do? They're over here. I mean, we're humans, and you've got like Zeus or somebody OP as shit, just like having all these abilities. But they pick out like these insanely strong human beings from different points in human history, and they bring them and they use them as the human race's champions. So it's not just a one-on-one, it's like a team thing. So like the gods will have, I forgot how many people or how many it was, let's say it's like a 7v7. So they'll have 7 matches they'll have 7 separate matches, a one-on-one 7 times, and then whoever wins the majority of them or whatever, if the humans win the majority of them, then they get the right to continue on existing. The reason why the gods were like, we should just end it all, fuck it, because these guys are useless, they were saying that because like of all the war, the plague, how like the state of the world is in. They're just like, all right, well, these guys are clearly not going to stop fighting. Let's just we got to restart or something. So I like that concept, of them having to earn their right to exist, like proving that they're just not here because of like selfishness and greed or whatever. Like there's actually some benefits to being human. Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Boxer. Boxing. All right, I'll fuck with that. I'll fuck with that. So it sounds like they turned up some in season 2. They did a little turn up.
Yeah, there's a
Looks
lot
like-
of blood. It's really cool. I think it's really cool.
Looks like I'm watching that this week because I've been wanting to watch it, but I've heard bad things about season 1.
I think people that like it really like season 2 and can agree that season 1 was kind of like eh.
Yeah, Archie's right. Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But
so
don't sleep on season 1. Like, you kind of need it, obviously, for just to understand
Context, yeah.
how they fucking got there. And I'm not gonna lie, I did have to like skip through a little bit just to be like, all right, I get it. Like, there's a few more than a few moments where you're just like, okay, I get it, and then you just want to move on, but they kind of stretch it out a bit, and it's a little annoying. But once you get past that, you're like, oh shit, that was cool.
Okay.
All right, cool. So we're moving on to number 3 now.
Yeah.
4. Me, you fucking.
Oh, I
bitch.
thought you already said your 4.
I thought you said
No.
number 4 already.
Nope, not yet.
Oh,
Paradise
okay,
was number
good.
5.
My goodness, this guy drags.
Oh my god.
And number 4,
What a fucking
Dead Mountain
loser.
Death Play. Dead Mountain
Oh.
Death Play is number 4. Yes,
I heard
sir.
good things. I'm still not caught up on it, but I'm not mad at it. I heard good things about it.
It's very solid. I think it definitely has it's very creative. I like the way that it's been done. It's kind of a reverse isekai. I don't see that very often. Nah, it could happen more often than I think. But I feel like the way they've done it is they've kind of tied it back to the isekai, but also created mystery within the actual world. They kind of tied that together in a way that I think fits very well. Like, I haven't really seen that been done so well before. It sounds like something that would kind of be clunky and it wouldn't really work very well. But they've somehow done it so far. They could fuck it up, but so far it's been done very well to the point where it holds you intrigued and makes you like understand the main character, and it makes you like actually grow onto him. Like, he seems dope as you go. Like, at first it's kind of like he's kind of whatever, but he kind of grows on you as you go, and then the supporting cast as well gets better. I fuck with how there's like different mysteries going on behind the scenes, different things you're trying to uncover as you go. And it seems like they may not be connected, but then you get moments where like, wait a minute, this might actually be connected. And also the animation is pretty solid. They got some good fights in there, some decently hyped moments. But it's just dope. It's a dope anime, and it kind of holds your intrigue in terms of mystery and in terms of a lot of different things going on. So I think it's kind of close with that and Hell's Paradise for me, but they're both pretty close. But I would put Dead Mount a little bit ahead of it due to some of the drawbacks Hell's Paradise. I think Dead Mount has some cool shit I fuck with, and a lot, especially in terms of mystery element and stuff like that. That's actually probably a little better than Hell's Paradise in my opinion. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I will say this: I've only seen like I think 4 episodes of Dead Mountain Death Play, but it is not your typical isekai or typical reverse isekai for that matter. It's different. I like that it stands out. Like, I can tell like it's not going traditional route of like these isekai type anime, and I'm like, okay, I'm really curious how this is gonna go.
Right.
That's what really keeps me going. It's like I don't know what's gonna happen, you know. So I can see why it could be number 4.
It's the thing is though as well. Like, it's a pretty rough start. Like, first like 1-2 episodes, like it's really gonna be like, this seems like it's gonna be ass. I remember watching the first episode, like I think it's gonna be ass. But as I continued, it started to really grow into its own, and I think that's very important. Just be continuing it. And you kind of start to understand that it because at first, like the first part, like when you see them back in his world, like in the beginning and doing all the shit, like the fights and shit, it seems like it's just gonna be like some generic ass isekai on some dumb shit. Like why am I watching this? But it pulls it together. It pulls through. So it pulls through. So we take that. We definitely take that. And that's why it gets its number 4 spot on my list ahead of some other.
All right, so we're gonna go with our number 3 now.
Yes, sir. Number 3, big top 3 time.
All right, top three. I guess I'm starting again. I'm gonna go Bungo Stray Dogs season 4.
Yes.
Man, it's so good, so freaking good. Like, Bungo Stray Dogs season 4, what I liked about it is from the past. The best thing about Bungo Stray Dogs, in my opinion, is they don't stick to the same characters in terms of like their perspective and what they're going through. Like, in this season 4 is the first time we really got into the origins of how Rampo like really became a part of the agency. We got to see Akiko's backstory and how fucked up it is. It's actually insane. And why she acts the way she acts. I'm like, okay, that's actually crazy. And now her past is coming back to bite her in the present, and it's like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like, you get to see like, and they were just side characters from season 1 through 3. They were just kind of there. and now they're getting the spotlight of like, okay, these characters at the forefront, and why things are happening to the agency now is because of these people's past. And it's all coming together. And a lot of the characters and storylines from season 1 through 3 are coming together into season 4. And stuff that's happening in season 4 is going into season 5, which will come out in a couple weeks. And it's like, literally everything's connecting. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going to happen? And yeah, that's what I really like about it. And I'm so glad they really went away from Dasai and Asushi. Like, they're cool, they're the main characters, I get it, but I'm glad we're getting into like the other characters. Like, they don't leave anyone behind, if that makes sense. And it's getting dark. It's getting real dark. It's like, basically, you think you're helping people, but then you realize, oh, what you're doing is actually like doing worse. Like, it's actually making things worse the more you try to help them. And now you're like, I don't know what to do. And then you realize now my actions are coming back to bite me. Like, I didn't know what I was doing was really hurting them, or like really just like having a negative connotation of like what's happening to them in the background. And now it's coming back in present day. It's insane how the story has just evolved from just let's take out these gang members to now, oh, we have to take out like a crazy ass organization now. Like, it's actually crazy.
Okay. This is making me very curious how the rest of your list gonna pan out as well.
But people don't talk about Bungo Stray Dogs, and people don't remember it for a reason. Like, it's still getting season after season. We're getting season 5 like soon.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm a bit shocked that's only at 3 for you. I would expect it to be higher.
there's a couple things that are higher.
Oh, clearly it's 2 things. Yeah, there's a couple things for sure. Yeah.
I know no one here has seen Bungo Stray Dogs, but I've never heard of a person who's actually caught up with Bungo Stray Dogs that speaks like terribly on it. Like, every single person who actually caught up with it says high praise about it, and it's for a good reason. The only exception I'll give is like, if you watch season 1 and thought it was generic, I'm like, respectable, I see that. And if you don't like season 1, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, for sure. But anyone who's seen season 2 and up, you know how good it is.
Very valid. That takes to Alex's number 3 next.
So my number 3 is Mashal.
Mashal
Number 3.
Big Mashal. Big Mashal.
Hey, RJ, Big Midshel. You know what I'm saying? Big Midshel. You know
respect Mashal. Respect Mashal.
I don't respect it. That's crazy.
Respect it.
I don't respect. That's crazy.
That's Big Mashal.
Haters everywhere.
Over Oshinoko.
Yeah, over Oshinoko is crazy. I'm not.
The thing is, I love underdog stories, and like, it gives me that One Punch Man feel, and they're always underestimating the character, and it gives me that Black Clover feel with Asta, because they don't have magic, but they're still gonna bust their ass by working out more. And it's overall great show. I like it. I just feel like I really relate with the main character.
Yes, sir.
It's
the
Black. It's Black Clover.
The whole trope that he's OP as shit.
Yeah, that's
me too. I relate too. I relate also to that.
But that doesn't.
Leave. Put the volume down on him real quick.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but I still like the concept of it, though. It feels like he's always being underestimated.
The concept is Black Clover. That's what it is. The concept is Black Clover, but with wands. That's what it is.
It's Harry Potter, but Black Clover.
It's Harry Potter, Black Clover. Like, what are we doing?
One Punch Man, Harry Potter. Like,
it's One Punch Man, Harry Potter, Black Clover. That's what it is.
And what more could you ask for?
What a great combination.
You don't even Yo, River, you don't even like Black Clover.
I know, he hates on it so fucking much.
Nah, Harry Potter, One Punch Man.
He's like, I like those, but the other ones I don't like.
Harry Potter, One Punch Man. What a great combo.
He has a thing for wands.
Oh, God. Hey, yo.
Okay, that woke me up.
Yeah, I like it. Like, it's a good story, and I just feel relatable to the. It's relatable to the character
right there. That's peak. Yeah.
This man's opinion.
You need to take out that G and add an extra S at the end. It's ass.
It's ass. It's ass.
It took a minute. It took a minute. Let alone.
I didn't even know what word you were talking about. I had to like come up with what word. Anyways,
I thought you were talking to me. I was like, my name starts with a G. He's like talking about me.
No, he said gas.
Yeah,
ass.
Take the G, put an extra S at the end. It's ass. Yeah,
it's sass.
That's a bar. Bro.
Sass. All right, yeah, that's my
Like,
pick
Masher
for
does
number
have some
3.
sass in it, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Who's next? Is it RJ?
Yeah, RJ, because
Oh,
River
yeah.
still doesn't have his shit up yet.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, you're not. Shut up.
So my number 3,
Bashful.
my number 3 is quick. It's Insomniac After School.
Okay.
Okay, we already talked about it, but
We already
yeah,
talked about it, so we can.
but it's still really good. Is it your favorite romance of the year? I forgot.
It's my favorite romance of the year so far. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Twin for real.
Wait.
Yo, we twins for real. We twins.
Shut the fuck up.
So that's your 3.
That's such a cringe
Mhm.
thing to say.
Wait.
Nah, bro, because I'm thinking, bro, because this means RJ left some out, bro. He left some out, and I don't know I don't know.
What do you
He
leave
left
out?
some out, bro.
Wait, Insomniac After School is good. What you
You're not
mean?
gonna get away with
Wait,
this.
what was his 4? What was his number 4?
Heavenly Delusion.
Heavenly Delusion.
And what was your 5?
Agi Revo.
Yeah, he left some out. He left some out. He left some out.
What did he
That's
leave
all right,
out?
We'll get to
What-
it. We'll get to
What
it.
did
We'll get to
he
it.
leave out?
I don't know which one he left out, but he left something out. That's all I know.
I don't think I left anything
just
out,
say
but
the word,
okay.
bro. I'll drop
alright.
his address. Just say the word.
You left
I'll
something
drop
out.
his address. That's crazy.
Hey Leaf, whenever you get the DM from Ichiban, can you put his address on the screen?
No, it's not.
Put it up there, but leave the first few numbers up. Blur the first.
No,
few numbers.
just no, don't.
That's insane.
All right, who's next? Because that was
That's
that was-
River. That's River. That's River.
Ichiban's
River,
next.
you're
Ichi-
next.
Ichiban.
Oh,
I'm trying to skip Ichiban.
Because we
That's
all,
big Ichiban.
Don't be dick riding right now. Just go.
Oh, you would know if he was big, huh?
Bro, that's crazy. Don't go. Don't go. All right, Ichiban, let's go.
That's insane.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
That's insane.
It's a ridiculous comment you just had there.
All right, so my number 3, my number 3 is gonna be Blue Lock.
Oh, nice.
Wait, that doesn't count.
Why?
I was like,
Blue Lock's 2022.
Oh, I looked it up. It said 2023.
It carried over to 2023.
hey, that counts. I'm voting that counts though.
Should we just let
no,
him cook?
We already
Let him
told
cook.
River
Earlier, it didn't count.
Yeah, I was like, we just explained earlier it didn't count.
Oh my bad. All right, well then, because if not that, then I was gonna say because fucking Alex said it. He said Mashal, so that was gonna be next.
Oh yeah. Well, we can do Mashal. We can do Mashal.
Big Marshall, yes.
I mean, but if that's the case, I won't have a number 1. Fuck it, I
This-
guess.
Wait. So what do you like Mashal for the same reasons Alex likes it, or
Bro,
was it
should
for
we
a
just
different
let's let him
reason?
put Blue Lock, bro?
Wait,
Wait, no. Can't you put something else? You've seen other shit.
yeah, but I can't remember it all. Bro, my memory is terrible. You know this.
You watched
I
House
can't remember
Paradise?
shit.
Did you watch House Paradise?
I did. Didn't you guys? Didn't you say House Paradise?
I mean, you could put it. Do you like it?
Said I did, but I'm not putting that shit in my top 5. What do you mean?
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
bro.
Well, if we're gonna talk
I'm
about
trying to
House
help.
Paradise, I liked it.
No, we don't have to talk about it. I'm just throwing out anime that you could put in your
Okay,
top 5.
Okay.
If you're not putting Blue Lock. I mean, me personally, you could just cook with Blue Lock. I don't care. Like, I don't think it matters that much. We could just count it.
It's fine. I'll say Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise would fit at number 3 then.
Okay.
Okay.
It's right. It's in the mid of my top 5.
Okay. All right.
It makes sense. Hell's Paradise is a good show. It is. It's just
Okay.
it definitely shouldn't be anyone's like favorite, to be honest.
Yeah. I feel like it was
Shout out
really
to
hard
Ace.
to animate,
Oh my
like
God.
they said. Like how we all said, I feel like it was hard to animate because, dude, there were a lot of like details to take care of.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
When Hell's Paradise like wants to be good, it's really good in terms of its animation. But when it like dips, it's kind of like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
I wish
you almost notice like it's what's it called? It's like a for some
like
reason
whip-
like there are moments where it gets dull and it's like why does it feel so not good right now?
it low key takes me out of it because it's like Whiplash. We're like, oh, this is a really
Right.
good scene, and then like you see it dip, and oh shit,
You're just
what
like
happened?
everything just got boring for some reason. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if you look into it, dude, there's so much like shrubbery and like the flower scenes and all this other shit that they gotta add on. Like there's all these mystical being creature, whatever the hell you want to call them too. Like, bro, I feel like that takes a lot of time to just make up over. And all of them are different. I don't think any of them are the same.
Yeah, for sure. Next is River, right?
Yeah. All right. Number 3. It's a big spot in the top 3. Unfortunately, you know, well, I'm just gonna say our number 3 is it's Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion is number 3. Very, very, very good this year. I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna be a spoiler. It's a very good anime, especially in terms of the new anime that have come out. And I think that the mystery aspects of it definitely make it very well. The acclaim of it that it has is very well deserved. I think the characters are great as well. The 2 main characters specifically. I don't really the kids from the other spot, they kind of whatever. I ain't gonna lie. But
Really?
but the two main.
I thought that was really interesting, the kids and stuff, because like it's so mysterious, and like I feel like they're gonna really like get into it whenever if they get another season.
But
like,
their characters are kind of meh. Like their actual characters are meh.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give you that. The characters are meh, but like the concept is like interesting.
No, yeah, the concept is very interesting. Yeah, 100%, very intriguing. I think that the fact that they've kind of mirrored kind of the 2 main and then like the kids and the thing, it's very interesting to see how that's going to connect and the different hints we get to how it's going to connect. Yeah, RJ been speculating in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? We've been speculating and we feel like we know what's kind of happening in the show, and we're gonna kind of come across certain details, which is pretty much, I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty much confirmed in the finale. It's pretty much confirmed that RJ was right, and that the thoughts were correct. But yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, the theories here are coming up with, they look like they're coming true, but we still don't know what direction they're gonna take. You know what I mean? Like they could definitely take this like far left, and like we're like, whoa, that's
they could.
They're going with.
It's I think the best part about Heavenly Delusion, for me personally, was that it didn't spoon feed you. Like, it really didn't spoon feed you. Like, before the fandom started theorizing, you know, myself included, the show really doesn't tell you. But then when you put the pieces together, you're just like, oh my god, the puzzle pieces are kind of coming together. Especially the finale when I'm not going to spoil it, but when she basically gave him the coin, that basically proved my theory, right? Like, I was like, haha, I knew it. I fucking knew it. And I think that, like Archie said, the concept of that is really cool. It's a very interesting way to tell a story, especially when you finally put together what's going on and you're like, oh wow, but the show doesn't put it together for you. And I think that's kind of the best part about Heavenly Delusion's writing, is it doesn't put together the mystery for you.
I was just gonna say, should we let Ichiban like do his last 2 real quick, since he has to go soon?
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually hilarious that you say that, because I was just typing up.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
My top 2. No, I was typing that up, and I was like typing up the explanations and my top 2 and everything, so that you guys could
just say your top 2. Yeah, just say it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So my number 2 was Mashal.
Okay. Big
Nice.
Mashal.
Yeah, I liked
big
it.
show.
I liked it because of the comedy that comes along with it. Just like how, I mean, I wouldn't say it's just like One Punch Man, but there are moments where, like, I don't know if it's a spoiler to say it.
I'm watching it, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
like, you
a
can spoil it. I'm not watching it.
Okay. Well, for
That comment
anybody
was kinda
that's
crazy.
planning on watching it, there's a scene where this girl, like, she plays the fuck out of one of the guy characters. Like, she plays his ass. Like, she's like, "Oh, help me! I'm so."
Excuse me. What?
Huh?
Did she plays his ass?
Plays
Oh my god.
Okay, anyway,
That is such a
Relax
stretch.
over there. Relax over there.
You're stretching that one. Anyways, no, so she like gets the guy to kind of like fall in love with him kind of quickly, and then she ends up like stabbing him in the back after he tries to stick up for her. And then she's like, "Oh, you're like pretty much." She was like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit. Like I didn't think you were that desperate. Like, fuck you." And the dude felt so terrible. He couldn't do anything. And then Mashal comes out of nowhere and fucking suplexes her ass. I was like, bro, this man is a savage. Like, holy shit. I thought that shit was hilarious. You would never see that in One Punch ever. Like, you wouldn't. I don't think you would see that. This man was like, "Oh, you're not getting away with just a slap on the wrist. I'm suplexing you."
Yeah. That was good, man.
So the
It's
comedy
starting to have mystery too. Like, actually has some plot.
So Eating women? Is that what we're enjoying?
Eating
here?
women is what's funny now.
No, no.
Misogyny, sweaty guys.
It's equal rights, equal fights. That's all I'm gonna say.
Whoa.
Do that. That's not holding up in court, guys.
I'm just saying, not everyone on the flow
Like-
believes that.
Whoa.
They have their own opinion. Not
Everyone
everyone.
has their own opinions.
Mashal fans.
I have
wife
my own
beaters?
opinion.
Okay.
I'm not a Mastro fan anymore after that comment.
Ichiban, what's your number one, bro?
No,
My number one would be cheat skill in another world.
I never heard of that.
What is
Yeah,
that? What
cheat
is
skill in
It's
another
the
world.
isekai cheat skill. It's very, very isekai. Like it's like
Something Dylan would love?
Something Dylan would absolutely love. Yes,
Dylan would love this. Yeah,
it's like
Did it come out like
It's
the
like-
beginning
it came
of
out this year.
yeah, it came out this season. It was well, I guess spring, but it was
Oh.
it's like
The
a
full
big
title-
dude. Like it's like the big dude. He gets swole, and then people start liking him, and that show, right?
Where? Yeah. Where's it at? I just saw it. Like,
Isekai cheat skill. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to find the full title for it.
Bro, this dude looks like the
I've
Daily
seen this
life,
before.
man.
Yeah, I've seen
I
clips of this.
I got a cheat skill, and it's always, bro. The long title ones are. I think it's hilarious that they do this, but it's called "I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World," and it became unrivaled in the real world too. Like, bro, why do you make your titles so unnecessarily long? But it's funny as shit. The anime itself, yeah, it's like dude was like kind of like a loser, and he was getting beat up a lot. He had like a heart of gold, pretty much. He tried to stick up for people, like I think one time, and he ended up getting like his ass kicked, and like people bullied him. His family disowned him. Like, bro, he was in a bad situation.
right.
Like, and I kind of like how they kept that part real, because there are situations like that where people just like they have no help, and yet they still have the motivation to help others when they can, like whenever they come across it, and then it ends up helping them in the long run doing that. So it's a good. I think I liked it from what I saw. I liked it. It is isekai, like how RJ said. It's very, very blatantly isekai. Like, Dylan would like it. But it's cool. I like it.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Well,
there you go.
a dope,
I'm number one.
top five though. Very, very unique. I'll give you that. Like, I don't think anyone saw any of that coming.
That's true. That's true.
It's true. It's true.
Rip Blue Lock, but it's all right. Well,
I'm
Why
happy-
did you
I'm
not
happy.
like Blue Lock? Oh
no,
my
I'm
god.
saying Rip Blue Lock because they couldn't make the list because it didn't count.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we'll be back.
They did go over the 2023,
Blue Lock
so-
fandom will be back. We'll be back for season 2.
Yes.
Let me sound like I'm part of the Blue Lock fandom like that. But
Why don't you like it anymore? What happened?
No, I do.
Hey, we'll talk about it on another pod. That's
we'll
another
talk
idea.
I do like it. I
Uh,
do like it. It's not that I don't like it.
Next.
Okay.
I just don't want to
Alright.
like captain the fandom. Like I'm like
Next.
leading the charge.
Order
But we will
court.
be back.
All right,
Record, bro.
But yeah, I gotta go now. I gotta go help
I got you,
my
got you.
family move a washer and a dryer.
Oh, it sounds like a
Also-
Hispanic thing to do. That's what I do in my regular
They
time.
literally just came into my room, was like, "Hey, go help move the washer and dryer." And I'm like, "Dude, like you couldn't tell me this earlier? Like, bro, I'm like, I know y'all hear me in my room yelling. I'm in the middle of something, like laughing, having fun."
All right. Well, thanks, Ichiban. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you guys around. I'm
Bye,
sorry.
Ichiban.
Look,
Yeah,
man.
don't drop
See
it
ya.
either. Don't drop it.
And don't drop it.
Yeah, that's
Drop the address
yeah, that's
before
a
you leave.
strange thing to say. I don't think I would want to.
It's
but-
all in the legs, man. It's all in the legs.
True.
No, he's saying don't drop the address. He said don't drop the address to leave.
Well, don't do that. Either.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'll think about that, but yeah,
The first 3 numbers
Think
leave
about that.
here.
I'll drop the zip code.
That's crazy, bro. That's too much.
Zip code.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right. See ya.
All right.
peace.
Peace out.
Dang
Peace out.
wench. Yeah, man.
I'll-
I just can't wait for Blue Lock to come back in the same season as Chainsaw Man, so they can cook Chainsaw Man again. Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what
Okay.
we need.
Low key, we need to end this in like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
All right, let's just shoot out. Okay, Archie, go.
All right. So
Your second
number,
one.
number 2, we got Trigun Stampede. Let's go.
What?
Trigun
Bro,
Stampede. Woo! Yo, Trigun Stampede was so freaking good. I can't tell you like how like insane it was when I was watching it, because for one, I did not like the original Trigun like that. and so they like improved on everything. It was like, yo, it's way more sci-fi than Western. It's like Vash was like really like an interesting character because you go into his backstory and you realize why he acts the way he acts. The antagonist, Knives, is fucking insane. I love that guy. And what he's doing makes sense. I understand that. Animation for CGI is amazing for sure. And all the characters were like so likable. I love Trigun Stampede, and anyone who's watched Trigun Stampede knows how freaking amazing it is and how great they really like adapted this. Trigun needed a brotherhood, and I'm so glad they're doing this. So glad.
Got you. I got you.
Be mad at it. Be mad at
It
it.
sounds like it. From what you've been saying, it sounds like it's good. I heard too
It's
much
on the
about it, but
Yo, me and Maury have been like fanboying it up in terms of like how good Trigun Stampede is.
I'm a binge. It's the next anime on the list to binge.
Yeah.
okay. All right. What's your number 2, man?
Look at her. Sorry.
It must not be good enough for number 2 if you don't even remember.
Shut up.
Ah,
Hell's Paradise is number 2 for me.
Hell's
is number two.
Paradise.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. No, it's pretty good fighting. I like the animation.
All these anime bro, kind of man. Like,
Yeah, fuck Oshinoko, yeah.
Watch 1 and 2 live reactions of River on the Patreon.
the haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah,
But,
Hell's Paradise is pretty good. I like how the story is. I like the intro of the show. Love the song of it. The characters, development is pretty good. I don't really like this guy's character development, just him changing up because he's like, I'll never act like this. I'm like, shut your ass up, bro. Relax. Alright, that's the only part I don't like, but everything else I feel like it's pretty good. I think it's better than Master, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean,
I would agree.
that's
I would agree.
He's like, everything's better than Master, okay?
Well, what I agree. I don't know.
not hard. So
I'll say I think upon just to comment on Oshinoko real quick. Actually, no, what? No, RJ, go ahead and go.
Just go.
my number 2 is Gundam Witch Mercury.
No, no.
Wait,
Gundam
what's
with
number?
Mercury.
Yo, I'm so curious. What's number 1 now? All right, what's up?
No, it's gonna be.
My
It's gonna be.
number 2 is Gundam Witch Mercury.
That's so sad.
If you haven't watched Gundam,
It's
It's
peak.
good. It's really good. It's actually really good.
It's so good.
the season finale is about to air in 2 days.
Bro,
so
I cannot wait.
Which, damn, I'll be busy. But it air in 2 days. But yeah, watch the new Gundam. You don't need to watch any other Gundams before. Watch Gundam Witch Mercury. Peak. It's a great journey. I might actually re-binge it once it's finished.
I want to
Just to-
rewatch it. I'm not gonna lie
Bro,
because I
just
feel
to
like
have that
I
feel.
missed a lot. I feel like I missed some stuff that I feel like I would understand more if I rewatched it.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have a better time if I like watched it all at once too instead of weekly. So I'm like low key like, yo, should I like watch this again?
Yeah, so I might binge it. But yeah, Gundam Witch Mercury, definitely the best sequel of the year. Unless
Oh, by far, it clears every single sequel that's come out this year. It's
unless
insane.
Mushoku Tensei and JJK come swinging.
It could. JJK and Mushoku Tensei have a chance, but like Gundam Witch from Mercury, like so far this year has been undoubtedly unshakable. It's like the greatest sequel you will ever see this season. It's insane how fucking amazing it is.
I know River's in his bag right now because he wants us to talk about Vinland.
In Gundam, there's lesbians.
Peak fiction.
Yo, we're back to lesbians, bro. Coming full circle back, lesbians in this one too.
We'll circle back lesbian. He wants to talk about Vinland. But either way, my number 2 is Gundam Witch from Mercury.
Gundam Witch.
Hey, that's
from
deserved.
Mercury.
That's deserved. I think Gundam was very good. The part 2 or season 2 took it to another level for me. I thought part 1, season 1 was cool, but season 2 was like fantastic. I don't know if it's part 2 or season 2. I don't know. I guess season 2.
It says season 2
was
on
fine.
Crunchyroll. It says like they all keep it in one thing
continued.
for some reason. I don't know why. It's season 2.
Season
but-
2, man.
But it's fire though. It's really, really good. I would highly recommend it. I think number 2 is a good spot for it. It's definitely a good spot. It's very good. All right. I'm very sad because I know what's about to happen and it's gonna make me sad. But we'll get into my number 2, which is Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's my number 2. Yeah. We count specials. So
honestly, thinking back, I don't think I would have the special in my top 5 only because
fight for me.
It's because I wish they didn't split it up between like the two specials. I would have preferred if they waited and just gave us like both specials like all at once. Like
Bro.
I would have preferred if they like I don't know, bro. I didn't like the way they just ended it off. On that note, I just preferred if they just gave it to me like all at once at the end.
So that's why you don't put a 10 out of 10 thing in your top 5 is because of a little nitpick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy, man, that's pig fiction. Oh my, bro, I sat there and I was watching the special. I was just in awe the entire time. Like I was just like, this is actually what peak fiction looks like. I was just watching it like I was hooked. I was so invested. Like I was watching that shit. Literally, like you could have done like anything could have happened around me. Like there could have been like fire alarms going off. Like fucking the world could have been ending, and I would have been glued to my TV screen watching that special because that's how incredibly engaging and incredibly good it was. And I was just like, this. It was so good. Like I can't get over how good that shit was. It was just it was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
He is the GOAT.
Yeah, it literally is, bro. I can't even bring into words how good it was. If you haven't seen AOT, you haven't got this far. You just got to like. Some of the things that is starting to come to fruition and like just the epicness, it's such a spectacle like it's going on right now and everything like you just feel the intensity, like it's tugging at your heart, like you feel like you in a fucking like you doing shit right now, you feel like you at war or some shit right now, like it's like you feel like you in the show, like it's crazy. I don't know, bro, it's absolutely insane. That's my thing with AOT. We can move on. We're gonna talk all day about that shit.
It's Archie, number 1.
All right, number 1.
No one wanted to include it for some reason in theirs. Apparently,
number 1
maybe
is
did.
We already know Gundam Wish for Mercury season 2. It's the best anime to come out this season, in my opinion. It's so peak. The best action scenes this year by far. The best character development that I've ever seen so far. Greatest like government like conspiracy story that I've ever seen like in this year. It's actually crazy. It's what is it? The way like it's not about, you know, I want to be like number 1 or like I want to rule the world. It's I want the monopoly of these companies and I want to control the distribution.
Is that what it's about?
Yes,
yeah.
It's all about power control of owning a monopoly in a
I don't know. I don't think Suletta is worried about that, but
no, that's
Talking about the overall story.
The overall story. Like, literally, this story started because a company was jealous of this other company and took it over.
Her mom ain't even doing that either. So it's not just that. I mean, it's part of it.
Oh, it's not just that, but that is one of the most interesting parts of this story, for sure. And it's, what is it? The amount of backstabbing and like, you know, turning on each other and the amount of like alliances that come in, it's like it is insane how freaking good the story has been written, done, it laid out, like it's just incredible. Like the characters change, like the characters like change of like, oh shit, should I do this or should I do that? And then like their consequences like come to fruition. It's like it turns this huge deal of like, oh shit, I did that. Oh, fuck. And like now they have to like
I did that. Oh fuck.
Yeah, and it's it's so good. I don't know if RJ wants to
consequencing for sure.
No, for real. I don't know if River and RJ want to like elaborate on it, but it's like it's so fucking good.
I already kind of did, but it was my number 2, so watch Gundam.
True. I think like Gundam is definitely one of those shows that doesn't come around very often. I think that like like Archie said, he's really hitting on most of the points. I think it is very well written, and it definitely keeps your attention. It holds great intensity as it continues with very interesting characters, multiple different plot points moving on at once. Not even all connected, but they all have consequences that play a role in the overall world, and you get to see that kind of play out, which is very good to see. I think again, like I said before, season 2 really did take it to another level. I think like it's very good. It's very good. It's as good as Archie's saying. No, but it's very good.
But
it's very, very, very good. It's like it's a solid. Like if I was ranking it, like season 1 would be like a cool like 7.5, and season 2 would be a 9. So yeah.
Cap. The whole thing is a 9 out of 10.
The whole thing is like a 9 to 9.5.
Yeah, the whole anime is a 9 out of 10.
Well,
Gundam has been cooking since the
70s,
30s.
The 70s.
70s.
Yeah, the 70s.
Yeah.
The 70s.
So the 1970s Gundam has been cooking, and this new installment is probably one of their best works. We don't talk about Gundam Seed, but their new one.
I don't want to talk about Gundam Wing either. I'm not gonna.
Their new installment is this new installment is one of their best works. If you have not gotten into Gundam, this is the perfect anime to do it. Watch Gundam Witch from Mercury.
There are multiple holy shit moments. Like I sit there for a second, like that fucking happened.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching this shit, and I was remembering Archie's reactions to like the episodes. I was like, is this when he was reacting like this? And I was like, I guess I see it, but I really don't. And I was like, okay, well, cause bro, I remember one day you were like, bro, Gundam, it changed my life forever. I don't even know what's going with life. What is life? Ah! And I'm just watching. I'm like, wait, is this what he was reacting to like this? I mean, it's really good, but it changed my life.
It is life changing for sure. It is.
All right, bro.
River's a hater. I don't understand.
I'm not a hater though.
Gundam can't be life changing, but what's his face scores a gold in Blue Lock and River loses his mind. Oh my god, he scored a goal.
Gundam's clear of Blue Lock for sure. I'm not arguing that. Okay, all right. Let's be for real here. That's not the argument.
All right, let's keep going.
I say yeah, it's clear of Blue Lock, and I'm still a hater. All right.
Let's keep going.
That's okay.
Alex, you're number one. I'm guessing it's the same as River's number one. Let's just get this over with.
What is it?
Me having no enemies is a great philosophy. My number one is Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Finished it. Just finished it a couple days ago. Really good ending. Loved it. Everything turned out really well. And fuck Canoe. I still don't like him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa, boo this
I still
man.
don't like Canoe, bro.
Boo this man, bro.
I don't give a shit, bro.
Boo this man.
Snake was pretty cool at the end of it. I got his real name.
Bro, it's Rolled. You don't even know his name is Rolled, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that if people haven't finished watching it.
I mean, that's really not like a spoiler though. Like, really.
But it's a good part of the story that Snake becomes like, all right.
Well, okay, now you're gonna spoil it.
Fuck both of you, first of all. But it was a good story. I liked it a lot, and then I was like, this is really good. And the philosophies I took out of it, I have no enemies. I want to go like that every day now.
Vinland Saga is good.
Vinland Saga is really good.
Still waiting for Archie's video to hate on it.
I already hated on it.
Oh,
Vinland Saga is it's a masterpiece. I would say it's a
By the way, I don't hate Vinland Saga. I don't like Vinland Saga fans. Like I don't like the fans, but I like Vinland Saga a lot though. I think it's really good. It's just the fans like are on dick every single day, and it's like, all right, bro, like.
Okay,
Vinland Saga is a masterpiece. I called it a masterpiece in season 1, and in season 2, I've been writing with season 2 since episode 1. Everybody, I've been writing with season 2 since episode 1. I don't care what anyone says. Vinland Saga season 2 was hot take. It was better than season 1.
Let them know.
It was better than season 1. I'm not gonna hold you. It is well written. It's one of those masterpiece works, and you're just like, wow. Especially when you explore the author and how it takes him months to even write one single chapter because he's doing so much research. It's you can see how much work he's putting into it and the team that did Vinland Saga. They were like, this is the only anime we're doing it up. Like they killed it. The production value was incredible. The music, A++, everything. It was great. The voice acting, writing, it was all there, and it's good. So I can't
so snap anyone. That's why it's your number one, right? For sure.
I can't snap anyone for putting it at number
one. That's why it's your number one. Right?
We're talking about Alex right now, River.
He's like, relax, it's really
so
good.
Moving on to RJ, so it's also your number one.
Yeah, Vinland Saga is good. So I can't blame anyone. If you haven't seen Vinland Saga, definitely check it out.
Sit your ass down over there.
All right,
look like a fucking gremlin.
You're gonna have the binge of your life with Vinland Saga season 1 and 2, watching it back to back. Ooh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I wish I could watch season 1 and 2 back to back, binging it. I wish I could do that.
Yeah,
it'd be a nice binge. Yeah,
it's a great story. It's such a great story.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
wait for more. Season 3 confirmed. Yeah. So
are we gonna let River talk about it too? Since like it's his number one.
Man, I gotta know. You know, I gotta hear RJ say it's his number one first.
All right, RJ.
I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my number one. Not Vinland Saga.
Ah!
No enemies. Come on.
Me and RJ are twins for real.
No,
It's
you're
not Vinland. It's not Vinland Saga. Because this is my personal favorites of the year, so it's not Vinland. Although I think Vinland Saga is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
It's not one of my personal favorites.
I was
gonna
not
make
the
a movie
top
out of
5.
There was an anime that I think that I personally enjoy
fuck's
way better
sake.
than Vinland Saga. That is my number one, and that is
I'm a weak.
Oshinoko.
What?
Oshinoko is really good.
It is, but what?
It's really good. I'm not even mad at it. It's really good.
Shit.
Look, I don't have Oshinoko in my top 5 because I had other things that I really wanted to put on it. But it's really good. Like I have no problems with people having.
All right, deuces, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let me cut.
At least we. Yeah. Go.
don't let them
Let me cut. All right. Oshinoko is some of the best character writing we've seen ever. Where's Goku?
Ever!
What does Goku have to do with this? What?
Oshinoko is some of the best writing we've seen, not ever this year. Oshinoko is some of the best character writing we've seen this year.
I was gonna beat it, but I go.
It's not only good in concept because you can't expect especially if you go into it blind, you can't expect what this show is actually about. It's also good in characterization, and that's what I think holds it together. You watching Oshinoko and the characters feel alive. The characters get you invested in just them simply talking. Not a second of dialogue is wasted. Even during the down times of the show, you're still getting story. The story is still moving forward. The pacing is phenomenal. The animation is phenomenal. The voice acting is phenomenal. All mixed in with a story that tells you about the Japanese entertainment industry in a way that's just intriguing. Like, I don't like idols. I don't like idol anime. And yet Oshinoko, well, it's not really an idol anime. It's an anime about idols.
Yeah.
But Oshinoko has managed to capture. Idol anime would be like idol anime would be like a sports anime kind of type of thing.
Okay.
So it would be just about idols. Well, Oshinoko is about the entertainment industry as a whole.
Got it.
And it's that where the characterizations, I just love watching these characters on screen. And it's just so intriguing to watch them. And on top of that, you get an incredible story. You get an incredible story, incredible written characters, and it's just a fun watch through and through. So Oshinoko right now is my anime of the year. Of course, we still have 2
Anime of the year.
No, it's up there. It's up there for sure.
We still have 2 seasons, so we still have summer and fall. So of course that could change. We don't know what's out there yet.
I'm telling you, it's a top Eric show, man.
What is it? Does being in the entertainment industry yourself like come into play of like you understand what some of these characters are going through or like what's happening?
Oh wait, anime?
Yes.
You mean new anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, River's gonna have a heart attack right there.
But yeah, no, actually, to answer Archie's question, yeah, it does. Being a filmmaker myself, it is very relatable. Like it's kind of sad how spot on Oshinoko it is to actually working in the entertainment industry and how it does negatively affect you and stuff like that, and the connections and how the producers act. Like I've worked with people that have acted like people from Oshinoko. It's kind of very spot on. Like this was written by someone who understands the entertainment industry very well.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard some of the stories in Oshinoko are based off of like tragedies and like stories that happened in like in real life of what happened in Japanese industry, and it's pretty sad when you look at like what some of these stories are kind of based off of. You're like, oh shit, that's like really sad how this happened. And it's like you can see the parallels between the stories and like the stories in Oshinoko and like the real life like stories that happen in Japan. It's like it's really crazy.
And it's just one of those well written shows that just came out of nowhere. After that first episode ended, I was just like, I see the vision. I see the vision. I see it.
You can tell whoever wrote this like cared for like how these characters are going to be portrayed and like how they're going to be written. Like you can tell they really cared about how it's going to be laid out. And I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy.
And number one, Oshinoko.
Gotta come clean.
Chuck it, River.
Right? I had to come clean. We have to.
Yours is Oshinoko too.
We have to be. That would be the same plot. Imagine. But I do like if I'm gonna be for real and talk about Oshinoko. Of course, I would push the agenda. But for me, Oshinoko would probably be at 6. It would be number 6 on this. So it actually missed the cut by a little bit.
I missed the cut.
Yeah, so after I did catch up on it, it's actually good. It's actually good.
Somebody clip that.
Much I want to hate on it. It's actually a good show, right? Now, these people waxing lyrical about it. I can understand it to an extent. I think that again, it's definitely overrated. Don't get me wrong, but it is a good show and it has good elements to it. And if RJ was saying it was the best writing of all time, we would have one of the best writing ever. We'd have a problem, but he said this year, so I guess it's okay. It's all right. It has good writing, and definitely some of the episodes are very good. To be honest, they could have taken it a multitude of different ways, but I'm very happy with the route that they have taken it, because I feel like if they would have focused too much on certain things and not kind of developed it out, like, because I feel like you said you saw the vision after the first episode. I think that really when Ocean of Code took off for me was around like the 5th, 6th episode when it really started getting into it, like the actual how it's going to be throughout it. And I think it took time. Like, first episode wasn't that good really to me, like looking back. But as it progressed and as it built upon itself is when it really became good. And again,
I will think it.
First episode really just shock factor. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the rest of it was kind of mad. Like, it's just shock. I don't know. That's just me. But anyways, man, like it's not bad, but again, people act like it's one of the best episodes of all time, which is a bit crazy. But again, it's a good show. It's a good show. It actually just missed the cut. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, it is actually better than Mashal. It is better than Mashal. It's better than Mashal.
You're saying that like that's some revolutionary.
It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do. I'm not gonna.
But look, for me to say that though, that's all I'm saying. Because I was saying Mashal. I was saying Mashal was better for a minute, but Ocean of Code is actually better than Mashal. It actually is. I have to admit it. I just have to admit it. National would have probably been a 7. And now, very unfortunately, I will go to my number 1. I had to go ahead and actually speak truthfully about Ocean of Code for a minute. There, it's a good shot. Like, I actually liked it.
Yeah. Go to your number 1. Go for it.
But yeah, number 1 is Vinland Saga. Who's shocked? Nobody is shocked whatsoever. It's peak fiction. Now, before I go into Vinland Saga, why I made my number 1 spot. I want to
guys, like how.
Sorry.
I want to say, very, very unfortunately, Gundam could not make the list. Very, very sad. I would have loved to put it on the list. But unfortunately, we're only allowed to have 2 sequels, so it couldn't be on the list. It would have easily been number 3, on the list, but unfortunately, the rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. But I just want to get that out the way, because I'm kind of sad it didn't make the list. I'm not gonna lie. It deserves
what's crazy? What's crazy? But what's crazy is that Vinland Saga, if we didn't have the restriction, it would have been on the list too. For me, at least.
Where?
Well, somewhere in the top 5. I actually don't know. It would be above. It would be above Insomniacs After School and
okay, so like 4.
and Buddy Daddies for sure. It would be up there.
4. I know you got Bungo above it, so I would assume you. Well, maybe not, because I guess it's just 1 season of Bungo, so you could put it above Bungo.
Bungo Stray Dogs is it could flip flop either way for me at least.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, Vinland's 1.
On my list.
You said what, RJ?
You don't want to know where Vinland would be on my list.
I mean, I just don't understand. You said it's a 10 out of 10 show. Like, what is it? Why
It
is
is
it
10 out of 10 show, but I enjoyed other shows better. It's not
you
that bad. Vinland would be 6. Vinland would be 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
but
if you're thinking, if you're not thinking in terms of your favorites, if you're thinking objectively, what would it be?
Objectively?
Because you said it's a 10 out of 10 show. I would assume not all of this top 5 is 10 out of 10.
What I say? Objectively, it'd probably be number 1. Yeah.
We needed that. Okay. Vinland team, stand up.
I'm a biased ass motherfucker, so it's number 6.
I mean,
That's fair.
top lists are biased. Like
Ocean no Code
what
just
I mean?
moved to my number 20. Yeah,
Crazy.
it's down. Moved down a lot now. It's the number 20. But yeah. So Vinland is peak. I think again, like RJ said, since episode 1 of season 2, I think season 2 is better than season 1. Throughout it actually beat out AOT, which is almost insane to say. But I think that as a body of work, as what Vinland did this season, I don't know if I've ever seen something be done like this before. Like the way that it's just created this unbelievable story, and the amount that I've actually like been able to learn from it and like actually gain from watching this anime is unlike most of the anime I've seen. It's very special. It's a very special story, and I just love what's been done. And I think the development Thorfinn has had throughout has been pretty incredible, and just kind of seeing him grow. He's not there yet, and I think that's what's beautiful about it. Is as far as he's come, he still has so much more to go. And I think seeing what's going to come after this and just seeing the moments, like the final episode just hit different. Like if you weren't on the verge of tears or crying when that final episode, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't gonna lie, when he finally, oh my gosh, it was great. Shout out to all the characters as well. Fantastic writing, great characters along the way. Did so many moments that just hit this season. Just too much to even get into, man. I just love it. I hate you, Alex. Fucking bitch. But yeah, man, it's fantastic.
That's Vinland Saga fans in general. I'm not gonna.
I don't remember sucking dick that hard earlier, so.
It's peak.
Oh
man.
no, River was definitely sucking dick harder for sure. Like, harder than you. I will say this. I will say this about Vinland Saga season 2 before we like head out. I need to rewatch it all the way through because for me, this is just me personally. Watching it weekly was such like a bad experience for me. I watching it weekly. I think watching it weekly like ruined my experience on some things. And I think if I were to like binge watch it, I would have rated it way higher. So and the first season of Vinland Saga, I watched it all the way through. I didn't watch it weekly. So I'm gonna rewatch it eventually. I think I'll have a way better experience the second time around. But Vinland Saga is still like really good. It's still one of the best anime to come out this season, and no one can argue that.
It's a really good show. It's not flawless, but I still rate it a 10 out of 10.
What's flawed about it?
I think Vinland Saga's biggest flaw is that it's a sausage fest.
There's not enough women in this show. I'm not gonna lie.
Sausage
Like
fest.
there's too many men.
It is
too much men. Like if you like Vinland Saga, that's cool. If you have it at your number one, it's cool. But you gotta love cock to like have it at your number one.
Oh, come on.
even make
That's so bullshit, bro.
I didn't say all that.
All right, bro.
Look.
I just think
Okay.
and I think it does future because I see future manga panels and I see future characters that are women. So I think it does. The female cast does increase as we go on.
I'm not gonna
We had
lie.
R9.
Okay.
Pad. Like, that's not the point.
Well, what is it?
We had the one, and then
Bro, when
but
when we got to the last episode and we finally got to see his like badass sister who could actually beat him up and shit, I'm like, thank God, a badass female character for fucking
like,
once. Thank God.
Go ahead.
I don't need a badass female character. Like I don't like. I just need like if you can count the cast, the important female cast of Vinland Saga on one hand. Like
No, like 3 fingers.
I do question what do we really expect though from a Viking? Like I mean, like so far from season 1, it was just Vikings and war and shit, and then season 2. Granted, probably could have some more female cast in season 2. I don't know how it would have kind of filled in seamlessly without seeming like it was forced so far. Like if it comes up later, I mean, we probably could have more in season 2. But
the same way they did Ironhide. I mean, of course, not all of them have to be slaves, but women were there. Like they were alive during that time. So it's like we can explore a character who's not this Viking world. The whole show impacts everyone, right? Mm-hmm. So we can explore a character that's not on the battlefield, basically, which we did with side characters that were there for like one episode, like that slave girl in the first season. But I wanted more of that. Is what I'm saying. Like most of the main cast of Vinland Saga, you can look up any poster and it's the sausage fest.
It's just a bunch of dudes.
And that's why I think is kind of the major. I think not a major flaw, but I say it's a flaw.
No,
like,
it's not. It's
not a 10
not
out of 10 show. It's still a very written show. I think anyone can still enjoy it. I would
now
like to
can
see.
it if it does happen in the future, would that fix it for you then, or would you still be upset it wasn't earlier?
I would. No, it's not. I'm not heavily upset, but I'd be like, yeah, you could have done this earlier. Like, why did you do this now? Like, but it's a flaw. I mean, of course, every 10 out of 10. If I call it a masterpiece, it doesn't mean it's flawless. I think that's a flaw. It is a sausage fest.
It's a slight flaw to me, but it's not a big flaw. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't take away from the actual beautiful.
Too many dicks in the room for Archie.
Yeah, like,
and it doesn't take away from the actual good, because it's still good storytelling. And I think, as a dude myself, I think Vinland Saga is a very good portrayal of all the sides of masculinity, toxic and positive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it is a very, if anyone likes trying to understand like masculinity and what's it like to actually live like through that, I think Vinland Saga is a very, very good show to watch. Especially through the journey of Thorfinn and especially through the journey of Einar. I think Einar is one of the best examples of masculinity we have in anime, period, if you ask me. Yeah. So that's just a tiny little nitpicky flaw that I was like, it's kind of a sausage fest. But other than that,
Plus, everyone has their own preferences. You know what I mean? Like, I think Vinland Saga is really good, but it's not like one of my preferences in terms of like how I would want to like. I would want it in an anime, but it's still really good. I can't deny that. It's amazing.
It is interesting to me, like, if we talk about, like, rankings, I don't want to get too much, we gotta end this off, but if we talk about rankings, like, it's not like we would rank Vinland Saga, like, so differently, but I'll wax lyrical about it like this, and then you guys will have, like, criticisms, but in reality, we're not actually that far off from where we actually rank the show, but it is interesting kind of how that works, in a way, you know, so.
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about. Anyways, man, let us know what your guys' top 5s are in the comments. Hope you guys enjoy. Let us know if you have any criticism of what we were saying or have any disagreements. Definitely let us know because we're here for that. You may get roasted at some point, but we're here for that. Regardless, so go ahead and do it. Let us know, and leave a like, subscribe. We're trying to go over here. You know what I'm saying? And make sure to check out the Patreon. I literally was gonna grab my glasses, but I was like, let me get back in here. Archie.
oh my goodness.
So join the special place called the Patreon. We got great content coming over there. Alex is cooking. They're actually okay. Alex is cooking over there. Make sure to check it out. First link in the description. You can really help us out. We really would appreciate it. We're trying to drop a lot of stuff over there. And shout out to the patrons: Fano, Mori, Cammy, I'm blanking, Ichiban, Plague Slayer, Dex, Archie, T, Evan. Shout out to you guys. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for the continued support. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today. Make sure you guys go check out the On the Rise YouTube channel as well. Shout out to RJ. Thanks for coming on again today.
Of course.
Appreciate it. And
check out the On the Rise Twitter too.
Okay.
Stop playing.
Yeah, man. Anyone else got anything to say? I know Archie be streaming on K. You can check that out as always. And
yeah, new stuff is coming out on Patreon. Look out for that. More behind the scenes. I'm gonna get more interviews with the cast, so we gotta get a little introduction on Archie, Ichiban to get to know them a bit, so you guys can get a greater sense of who they are.
Archie, how to get married video coming soon.
Oh, that too.
How to get married video is gonna be crazy.
If you never talked to women, watch that video.
Yo, some of you don't know how to talk to women. I'm not gonna lie.
Archie's here to teach you. Archie's here to teach you guys. All right, he'll give you that.
The Riz is not rizzing. The Riz is not rizzing.
The Riz isn't free. The Riz isn't free. You gotta sign up for the Patreon in order to get that Riz.
Oh my gosh, man! Rizzler University.
With Archie, Riz 101 with Archie.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you guys. Make sure to join the Discord, chop it up with us. Yeah, that's really all from us. Sadly, Ichiban isn't here to take us away, but
one more thing. Every Saturday or every 2 Saturdays, we're doing an event. So if you're interested, see this video, look at our events on our Discord, see our events. This Saturday, this video, or what's gonna be, in the future, look at the events. But this Saturday, we're having a community feedback, so you guys get to let us know what you guys want to fix.
Yeah,
so,
this video's not coming out in time for that, but
it's not.
I know, right? Leaf, just cut that out, man.
I was like,
anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. We love you guys. It's been your new addiction, favorite podcast series. I'm not doing the rest, but flow out. Peace.
You don't got that flow.